Hi guys. Um, I have got this from the OWL online writing lab at Purdue University. They have a lot of good stuff on their website. I do suggest you check it out. This is about rhetorical situation. Okay. What is rhetoric? Rhetoric has to do with the effective use of language. It was a concept that was started back in ancient Greece by Aristotle, and you use language to persuade, inform, or entertain. And I would say that informing is educating. So I, I put writing into three categories. And we really need to think about the circumstances in which you're communicating. I saw a lot of problems in the writing on this. It's like you're not really clear who you're writing to or why you're writing. Um, I was getting a lot of language that was like spoken speech, but written down. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I mean about that. First of all, I want to talk about the situation, the context, the factors that you need to consider in the context. The rhetorical situation. So you're writing within a context, you're writing within a culture. There is you, there is the audience, right? There is the purpose of the writing and the topic. These are the factors that come together when you write, okay? So who are you? You need to know this. You need to have an idea that whoever you are affects your writing. And that when you're a student doing writing, it's gonna be student writing. It's just the way it is. You are who you are. So you need to be kind of aware of it and aware that that is going to impact your writing at any rate. Okay, now what is it? Who are you? What is your age? What do you know? Are you a boy? Are you a girl? Where are you when you write? All of these things are going to come out in your writing. You cannot write and not be who you are. So think about your perspective, your personal perspective. Then the reason why you're writing. Okay. Academic writing is really to inform. It's what we call expository writing. You want to kind of show something. In an opinion essay, that the purpose is actually to persuade. So you're looking at what you want to do is you want to persuade people that your opinion is logical. Okay. I know I said academic writing is informative, but opinion essays are persuasive. All right. So that's what it is. You think about this. The genre, okay, this is your category of writing. What kind of writing do you have to do? And what we're talking about, our genre here is a essay. Okay, so this is a student essay. This concept of genre as fiction or this kind of stuff, fiction, nonfiction, or like horror, um, science fiction, mystery, these kind of things. I don't really like those definitions of genre. Genre is writing that shares a particular purpose. So that example of writing is that shares an audience. People are interested. It's kind of like movie genres. We're not talking about movies. We're talking about writing. So what is the type of writing you're doing? And you are doing a persuasive essay. If you look down at the bottom, you can see it. Persuasive essay, opinion essay, argumentative essay. These are all pretty much the same essay. So that's what you're doing. And you are doing it. Now the next thing is, who are you doing it for? Who are you doing it for? When you do um, academic writing is for the academic community. So you're trying to come into the academic community. I mean, think about Schulman and the way he wrote. Um, this is not writing for children. This is not a love letter. This is academic writing. And so the kind of people that you're writing for, you really need to think about it. These people, academic writing is for someone who has some information. These are not people who are completely blank. They have some information, but they need the details. These are you're writing for an mature, educated audience. Okay. So, like you were missing, some people were really missing that. It's like your writing was the same as if you were talking to your friend over coffee. And if you were to have coffee with Lee Schulman, I don't think he would sound exactly like he did in his writing, you know? It's probably going to make jokes and things like this and, be relaxed and ask questions in the middle of things. Part of the writing also sounded like you were giving a presentation, like it was a spoken presentation, where you're asking questions in the middle and this kind of stuff. You're doing an academic essay. It's geared towards uh, mature, educated audience. Okay, and then what you write about, yeah. I mean, this is, yeah. I mean, you know what we're talking about. We're writing your essay. In our case, the topic was professionalism or um, the technical aspects of teaching, which are more important in your opinion. Are teachers to be considered professionals, or are they to be considered technicians? We did get some good writing, some good ideas. The writing really needs to improve. So, but the issue with the topic, I don't think was such a big problem actually. Now, the context that you're writing in, because um, a classroom writing project like this is an artificial context. So you kind of have to, but still, you need to be writing to communicate something, not just writing to fulfill an obligation. You have to think, who am I writing for? Why am I writing? What is the situation? Why do I need to write this? The question of who cares is really important. I want to see some ideas coming out in your writing. I want to see some good ideas. I want to see the fact that you're thinking about stuff, and that makes the context. So this is our rhetorical situation. You've got the writer, you've got your reason to write. You've got your audience, who's going to read it. And when you do this, you shouldn't be thinking, oh, the audience is just, my teacher. You're writing an academic audience. You're trying to enter into the discourse community of professional teachers. And so you need to be writing these things at an academic level. Topic, context, culture. Okay, you've got to be aware of this every time you sit down to write. Every time you sit down to write, who are you writing for? Why are you writing? What is your feeling at that moment? What about you? Are you in a emotional, mental space to do good writing? you know, get yourself together as much as you can before you write. Think about your topic, think about your purpose. Who are you writing to and why? And then start to write in a focused, organized way. Guys, I hope this helped you. I really like the material that comes from Purdue University. And I look forward to seeing you in the classroom. Okay, bye.